Let's see what y'all need to be more self-aware of at this time. Dear Spirit, what does the collective need to be more self-aware of at this time? All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so the card reads, from whom can I release my judgment right now? And from reading this card, it feels like it's a two-way message. It feels like for one half of the collective, it's like you guys are judging a book by its cover. You know, it's like you might just be trying to read people based on like how they look or how they feel, how they seem, how their energy is, instead of like actually going to go and get to know that person. So there's a saying, it's treat others the way you would like to be treated. So when it comes to like judging people before you get to know them, I feel like just treat people the way you would want to be treated. I mean, you wouldn't like it if somebody just like came up to you and just like judged you for how you looked. I mean, for how you looked or how you might be acting just from one day, or like, I get it, first appearances are everything, but you can't judge somebody if you haven't even took the time out to get to know that person for who they actually are. And I mean, like, you actually going to go and get to know this person for who they are, not based off of what you heard from, like, I don't know, somebody you might know that knows them, like a third party or a mutual friend, or just somebody that you know that knows them. Okay, like, you'd be so surprised how often people just get it wrong. Okay, sometimes people, they just, what if your mutual friend, for instance, I feel like Spirit wants me to bring this out. What if your mutual friend, just like they don't like this person that you're meeting for whatever reason, like, but you don't know. You just you feel like your friend knows best, but what if your friend never had good intentions to begin with? So then there's that. I mean, at this point, it's like you're judging them based off of what your friend says about them instead of you going to go and get to know this person yourself. Okay, so for part two of this, this card, from whom can I release my judgment right now? I also feel like it's saying you may be judging yourself a bit too harshly right now. So I'm going to read what the back of this card says. It says, judgment closes our heart to the truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles and drop the expectations and be grateful for what is. So when it comes to yourself, I feel like this card, based off of reading what's on the back, I feel like you may be like judging yourself a bit too harshly as well. You may be like this. I feel like this also ties into my I did about a part of the collective that they were carrying too much, and they were like self-criticizing themselves based off of like their ability to not be able to carry as much, or not be able to do too much without needing a break, or too much without needing to rest, or like, it's like, I feel like Spirit wants me to say right now that you should like be more realistic about your expectations for yourself. Okay, it's not necessarily like lowering your expectations, it's just being realistic with what you can and cannot do. Okay, now, being a human comes with limitations. You're not a robot. You're not going to be able to and I also feel like Spirit's telling me right now to stop comparing yourself to other people. Okay, just because your cousin, or I don't know, your cousin's friend or your friend or somebody you might know. Okay, I'm gonna take that as confirmation. Okay, so just because someone is like, stop comparing yourself to other people. Okay, what you go through and what they go through are two different things. What you can carry and what they can carry is two different things, and it doesn't make you a weaker person. It just makes you you, okay? And plus, who knows? Maybe that person you know was like faking it till they make it anyways. Like, what if they're carrying on like way more than they can even actually handle? Like, Like, all it's going to do is lead to burnout. And that's the last thing you want, because once you burn out completely, you're not going to be able to do anything. And then you're going to be in even more of a rut. So why wait until the point of you burning out when you could just take breaks in between what you're doing? And also, this doesn't only apply to like the physical things. This could also apply to like too many responsibilities, for instance. So when that happens, so when that happens, Spirit's taking me back to the read from yesterday. When that happens, you reach out for help. You reach out for support, okay? And don't be afraid to reach out for support, because I see that this is something that you need to be self-aware of. That read today is crazy how the same card about the same read from yesterday. So that tells me that this week you need to learn to reach out for help. And you also need to learn to make your expectations about yourself more realistic, and don't beat yourself up for being a human, because humans need breaks, humans need rest. You're not a robot, okay? You're not a robot. And yes, if you are independent, that's okay. Just don't be, I think the word is hyper independent or hyper vigilant independent. It's like a sector of independence where like you're just overly independent. You do everything by yourself, okay? That's when being independent becomes excessive, and it's like unhealthy. It's like so excessive to the point that it is unhealthy for you. And just, yeah, I'm gonna end the video right here. I'm gonna leave it right here. Just stop. Just be, what was that? Just give yourself more grace. Okay, that was the message last week. Give yourself more grace when it comes to what you realistically can and cannot handle. Ready to take the next step toward healing? Check out The Reveal, my free weekly newsletter dedicated to self-awareness and shadow work. New issues every Thursday right before midnight, only on Substack.